She is a sleek, three-masted iron bark, and she embarked on countless journeys carrying cargo like cotton, coal, lumber, and bananas, trading from port to port, all under sail. Under British ownership, Elissa transported cargo to ports across the globe, including two notable visits to Galveston, first in 1883, where she loaded cotton bound for Liverpool, and again in 1886. This was long before she knew she'd call Galveston home. In 1897, Elissa was sold to Norwegian owners and renamed Fjeld, and by 1912 she changed hands again, becoming Gustav under the Swedish flag. Her story and evolution continued in 1918, when Elissa was converted into a two-masted brigantine with an engine, adapting to the changing demands of maritime commerce. In 1930, under Finnish ownership, her masts and sails were reconfigured again and was technically a schooner, but by the 1960s, her usefulness began to fade. Now under Greek ownership, she was known as Christophoros. What are some of your favorite stories that you've heard about the Elissa before she was brought back to Galveston?
I love the one that she was smuggling cigarettes in the Aegean. I don't even know if this is true or not, though it's in some of our books. It could be just a misnomer, but the story goes that they were changing their silhouette by putting up plywood cutouts on the side of the ship to make her look different. So from a distance, they thought it was a different ship. And even if that's not true, I think it makes a great story.
Retrofit after retrofit, her masts had been struck and her decks completely stripped. Things were looking grim for this vessel. She was rusting away in the Mediterranean sun near Piraeus, Greece. Her days of sailing seemed over, her hull corroded and her masts removed. She could have been sold for scrap and lost forever.
She didn't always look like what you see behind me. She converted her rig a bunch of different times. She was owned by different nationalities. She was destined for scrap in the 60s. Really rusted hull, totally converted into a motorboat. It was saved by a nautical archaeologist named Peter Throckmorton, who then connected with Galveston Historical Foundation in Galveston, Texas.
In the spring of 1961, Peter Throckmorton was delivering a motor launch to Beirut from Athens and by chance discovered the Elissa.
And so the skipper said, well, come and have a cup of coffee. So he takes me on board and we go down the saloon, we go down this incredible hatch, and where the mast went through the saloon was a brass plate which said Alexander Hall's Aberdeen, job number 294, 1877.
His discovery set off a chain of events that would eventually bring her back to life. And at this point, this wouldn't be just another restoration project. This was a complete rescue.